Binance settlement includes a $4 billion fine, and CZ is going to jail. This is huge, and this is a monumental shift in the crypto industry. And in this video, I want to discuss what is next for Bitcoin and for how long CZ could be going to jail, and all of that is very straightforward. But what is not straightforward, it is what we can expect from Bitcoin in the next days and weeks and months, and whether this is good or this is bad. Because a lot of people are saying that this is very bad, some people are saying this is very good. So I really want to, show you what I personally think about this. So without any further ado, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload, and let's jump straight into this. And the first order of business is this right here. Binance criminal settlement includes a $4 billion fine and CEO actually pleading guilty. CZ has agreed to step down from his role and pay a $50 million fine. But that's not all. Some articles actually don't cover the fact that he is going to jail. This is interesting why some of the articles don't cover it. He's actually facing up to 18 months in prison in this historic settlement. CZ, the founder of Binance, resigned from his position and pled guilty to violating U.S. anti-money laundering laws, AML, and this move comes as a part of historic $4.3 billion settlement to resolve a long-running investigation into Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. And actually, what he did and what he pled guilty to and what the DOJ has been looking into for so many years, and this is what was creating so much FUD, was actually the failure to report over 100,000 suspicious transactions involving our organizations categorized by US as terrorist groups. So it wasn't about a hole in Binance, so them not being solvent. So actually, guys, in my opinion, overall, this is very good. IML, there's so many exchanges that have done this and that. So that's, in my opinion, not that big of a deal. But now about his 18-month sentence. Right now, actually, CZ was released from custody on a $175 million bond after capitulation to DOJ charges, and he's facing 18 months jail term. Because normally, like the AML stuff and the AML stuff that he actually has broken the laws of could get him into prison for up to 10 years, actually. But the thing is that right now, he has the right to leave and actually go to Dubai. But if he actually, later doesn't appear in front of the court, he could be facing a maximum of 10 years in prison for not appearing in front of the court. So therefore, I don't think that CZ is going to be running from the court. Very, very unlikely. But here is what is very important. His lawyer said in court on Tuesday that his sentencing will be delayed by 6 months. So there will be sentencing of CZ, of course, because he pled guilty to breaking AML laws. And CZ's agreement includes a waiver of his rights to appeal, providing that his sentence doesn't exceed 18 months. So therefore, they just made a deal that he's probably going to go to jail for 18 months. So this is an interesting moment, guys. And yes, so he's basically going to jail. And then the question is this good? Is this bad? Let's examine this. And actually the first thing I want to mention is the fact that it was expected. I told you guys that there probably has been done something wrong by Binance a while ago, and it's something that they will probably pay a fine for. So call me Mr. Sporonda in the comments. I was right yet again. I told you guys that, let's be honest, any exchange out there probably has done something in the beginning when they were small or a bit bigger and this and that. And sometimes, not the regulation cannot be sometimes it's not the clearest. Sometimes they do break some rules. So therefore, as long as there is no hole, no money stolen, no insolvency, this is what we're really worried about, Binance collapsing because of something like that. So finally, we see the proof that Binance actually is solid. Yeah, they broke some laws, fine. They're going to pay a $4.3 billion fine, which they can't afford. CZ is going to go to jail for 18 months, whatever. So overall, it is good, in my opinion. We're going to get to the chart in just a second. But what matters most, in my opinion, guys, and please listen in before we move to the chart, is that this is a big chess game. I think that this is just them, having some kind of retribution and punishing CZ for screwing FTX and just putting FTX into the ground, even though FTX put itself in the ground. But, CZ was the first domino to actually fall. So therefore, I think that this is just a big play before the big boys. Something like what I'm saying right now, what my team is saying right now, all of this that is happening, like besides, Binance and like everything that is happening with the laws and the ETF preparation and BlackRock, it seems like that CZ has been a problem, a very powerful figure in the crypto space that BlackRock, whatever, it's like you can, theorize all you want, but they wanted to remove him because he's just too powerful, he controls too much. And when, for example, BlackRock is coming in and all the institutionals, they don't want one individual to hold that power. So even though he is stepping down as CEO, he still is going to own Binance, all the shares and stuff. But at the same time, he at least is losing some kind of control. So this is the chess game. And in my opinion, if that's what it takes for the institutionals to come in, for the BlackRock to come in and pump Bitcoin to 300,000, 500,000, $1 million, then that's fine. And finally, again, we still have some threats out there in the market like Tether, but Binance was one of the biggest threats. And finally, this threat is over. It is done. It is gone. So this is what's amazing about this. And that's why I find this whole situation, of course, you can theorize all you want, conspiracies, who, like what. But in general, the way I see it, it's positive. I don't see it as a negative. So that being said, what are we seeing technically and what is happening to the price? And the price is also telling me that we don't care. It actually is not bad. And I think that the price might actually dump a bit more. That's what I really want to see. And then it's going to be the end of it. And then we're going to move on to other stuff and price this in. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, Binance was so bad, blah, 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 blah. Jesus, like any bank does worse shit than Binance did. Any bank. So just hold your horses. It's just stupid. So, just my opinion, to be honest. Right now, we actually went to 37.5 yesterday, crashed down to 35.7, which might be painful, but we are still in this upward trajectory, even in this smallest wedge up here. So we didn't even crash down if it was so terrible. Nothing happened. So therefore, I think that the market is also realizing that there is nothing to be worried about. And look how beautiful we are, spot on the technicals. And guys, if you want to see all of my trades and the trades of my team, we're making crazy money right now, especially on all these moves too. And there is a link to my Discord channel down in the description of this video. Before I tell you what I'm doing with my trade right now and what I want to do with a trade, then join my free Discord channel. Link down in the description of this video. It says Crypto VIP Signals. You have to join it, and the only way you can get in is if you're a Bybit or a BitGet trader, and you must use my link to sign up either with Bybit or with BitGet that you can find down in the description of this video. And then when you deposit, you do the KYC, or with BitGet, you don't have to do the KYC in select countries. And then you actually take your UID, your unique identification number, you go to the Discord, you put it into the bot. There is a very simple instruction, and it actually lets you in. But you have to have a real account with money in it. You have to be trading, so it has to be real. And then you actually become part of our trading community. We don't want no spectators, losers in there. We want traders inside. That's why you need to have an account, and you need to use my links down in the description of this video. You can claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses and other bonuses and etc. So it's actually, you're going to still trade somewhere anyway, so you might as well use my link, get all the bonuses, and become a part of one of the most profitable trading communities in the world right now. Link to it down in the description in this video. So therefore, this is where we're going to be placing a lot of the trades. But one of the bigger trades that I want to show you on YouTube, and I want to place it on YouTube. Remember, this year I lost only one trade that I've placed on YouTube, and I really want to build a long trade. And for now, it seems like we need more bad reasons for the price to actually break this support right here. And we actually bounced off of this support. Imagine, like right here, so beautifully, from 35.6 again to 36.5. Look how powerful this support is. Somebody's buying out every dip. This dip, this dip, this dip. Every dip is being bought up because someone is out there. Somebody's putting money to work. Somebody's accumulating. The support here is crazy. So that's why entering right here is like entering to almost the peak. If you zoom out a bit, like, really a peak. So if you zoom in, then we at least want to see some kind of a correction to start with 33K to start slowly building the long trade and then see what happens. Maybe There is some rumors right now that Kraken might be next to get screwed. So we'll see. Maybe that's gonna push the price a little bit lower, and then finally to the upside. So that's what I'm still waiting. So therefore, I'm gonna maybe just gonna break to the upside, and that's it. Well, fine. That's why we're holding spot Bitcoin. We always are happy when the price goes up. But for a long trade, I really wanna wait a little bit. And I'm going to keep you updated, so subscribe and hit that notification bell and open the Bybit account, register, use my link down in the description. This video is going to become very useful, and check out this tutorial as to how to trade on Bybit, proper risk and money management, how to manage your liquidation price, and how to be smart and how to only, lose one trade in a year like Thomas Crollo. And as always, peace and love, Thomas Crollo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.